I believe things are about to get really cold around here. Hey guys, I'm back for another video, another installment of What If Vegeta Was Female, Part 5. And, well, first off, I have been reading your comments. I do look at the comments that do get left on my videos. And, I have seen a lot of, good ideas there, things that I may just use in a future what if in their own scenarios. But they're not exactly something I'd use like all like in the same what ifs, like in the same what if you know what I mean. Just mostly because the idea of doing these what ifs is to try to keep it close to the original story, just sort of in a way that if as if Akira Toriyama, just fought a slightly different way. You know what I mean? All right. So without further ado, let's get into this. Our story continues right where Part 3 left off, with our version of Vegeta achieving Super Saiyan and managing to defeat Frieza relatively easily, relatively more easily than Goku ever did. Why? No second chances. Vegeta was furious and would not let Frieza hit his maximum power. The second Vegeta transformed, she just went for it, obliterating the evil Emperor once and for all. And, well, we are now back with the aftermath. Our heroes are now recuperating. Everyone still just completely thrown back with Vegeta's new transformation, who has since transformed to her back into her base form. And Goku enthusiastic to learn this himself. Oh, Vegeta, you gotta teach me this sometime. Come on, how's it work, buddy? And Vegeta's like, I'll gladly teach you. After all, we have to have our second fight, don't we? But that'll have to wait. There's more trouble on its way. Sooner or later, it's gonna come looking. Unless you and I find it first and destroy it. As Princess Vegeta knows, Frieza is not the only one out there. There is the father of Frieza, King Cold, who's sure to come looking for his son. And with that, well, King Kai sort of butts in here and pretty much informs everyone that Kami has since been returned to Earth. He's been brought back to life too. Piccolo brought back. So is Kami. Hey, I kind of have this plan here. Kami's going to look for some Dragon Balls, and we're gonna wish all the Namekians back. Wow, really? That's a good idea, King Kai. Because as we know, the Eternal Dragon on Earth can bring back multiple people as long as they were killed under similar circumstances. And, of course, when the wish does finally happen, Guru is brought back along with all the Namekians killed, including Dende. And this brings Guru at peace, who gets to have one last look at his Namekian children before he passes away again peacefully. And of course, before doing so, he passes down his power to the new eldest Namek, which, as I recall, his name was Maurice, isn't it? I think so. I could be wrong there. I'm sure someone will correct me. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. And with the powers bestowed upon this new Guardian, the new eldest Namek, he has pretty much activated the Dragon Balls instantly and decided he's going to move the Namekians to a new planet. But Ryan, why would you do such a thing? Their planet's not destroyed. There's no need for them to move. Yes, there is. Because of this Frieza incident, word about the Dragon Balls is going to go, around and across the universe. Other tyrants are probably going to come looking for these things. As well as, you don't want King Cold or even, dare I say, Cooler making a visit. Not that they know who they are, but the point is this incident shows they're no longer safe on their planet. So they've got to relocate. And the planet's holding on by a thread anyway after what the Z Warriors did to it. Sure, Frieza didn't get a chance to blast the core, but it's still in really rough shape. You wouldn't want to be staying there. So with that, they all say their goodbyes to the Namekians, who use their Dragon Balls to wish themselves off the planet. But of course, not before letting the Earthlings use the final two wishes to bring back Tien and Yamcha. I almost said Chaozu for a second, but we already brought Chaozu back. So with that, all the people that Nappa killed in the Saiyan arc are now brought back, and well, Vegeta informs everyone that there is another tyrant out there that's just like Frieza. Of course, referring to King Cold, and insists Goku go with her in order to do some training, preferably unlock the Super Saiyan form, and they pretty much together can take down King Cold before King Cold can retaliate. And, well, Goku agrees. Yeah, it sounds like the only option, but how are we gonna get there? Surely we can't all fit on my ship. And, well, Vegeta's just you're still so dense, Kakarot. The Ginyu Force would have had to have come here using Saiyan pods similar to ours. They would have left them lying around somewhere. We could simply just use those. And with that, Bulma, along with Piccolo, Gohan, and Krillin, they get on Goku's ship and begin heading their way to Earth. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta have taken a couple of Saiyan pods, heading straight for Cold Planet. I'm not sure if there's an official name for King Cold's planet, or whether it's just another Frieza planet. But for now, I'm calling it Cold Planet. And well, with that, the Earthlings land on Earth pretty much without a hitch. And pretty much everything happens in the Garlic Jr. saga just like it does in the original, so we're moving on. And meanwhile, with a couple of pit stops and a couple of asteroids, and Vegeta has basically begun training with Goku, and Vegeta is very impressed of the strength Goku was able to achieve just, during his 6-day space flight to Namek. Kakarot, how did you achieve this level of power? You were barely a power level of 20,000, if that, during our battle on Earth. How'd you achieve this? Oh, well, they, we found my old Saiyan spaceship, and I know this really smart dude named Dr. Briefs. I suppose Goku would not say the word dude. My apologies. Built me a spaceship, and I asked him to build me a grav chamber. And I basically trained at 100 times gravity. This, surprising Vegeta. And, Vegeta just can't help but be impressed. Unlike the original Vegeta, who was pouting the whole time. After all, this is a very different Vegeta. And with their training together, Goku does indeed manage to break the Super Saiyan barrier. After all, Vegeta doesn't make it easy on him. Not that Goku would want him to. And Goku was pretty much able to break the Super Saiyan barrier pretty quick, especially after seeing how it was done originally. Seeing Vegeta transform for the first time. Goku pretty much clicked on it takes rage to do it. And, Goku managed to transform, basically thinking back at the time, when Krillin was killed by King Piccolo's minion. And was able to use the pain from that to help his transformation. And just the thought of what if they fail to stop King Cold, what's going to happen to the Earth? And basically that's how Goku breaks the Super Saiyan transformation. And with that, they basically go straight to King Cold's planet. Now, are their ships shot down the second they get in sight? No, because, remember, they're using Ginyu Force space pods. They're just let right in, assuming they're just a couple of the Ginyu Force members returning, maybe restocking on fuel, whatever it is. And after they open up, they pretty much attack the guards that are straight up there, who are just easy pickings for them. And they pretty much make up their way to King Cold's nice cozy little throne room. Oh, Vegeta, what are you doing here? It's been such a long time. Why, you've grown up to be such a beautiful Saiyan princess, haven't you? Let's stop the formalities, Cold. I'm sure you figured out why I'm here. Oh, has the Saiyan grown a little too big for her britches? Do you really intend to challenge me? Wait until my son hears about this. You don't need to worry about that. Your son is dead. I killed him myself. Do you really expect me to entertain such a ridiculous notion? I'd believe him, Mr. King Cold. I saw him do it myself. What, who are you? Hey, you Bardock? You look like Bardock. Bardock's supposed to be dead. Who are you? I don't know who this Bardock is, but I'm Goku. I'm a Saiyan from Earth. And we've come to stop you. Oh boy, now, I'm afraid you monkeys have just taken this joke too far. So how about I put you in your face and King Cold screaming when Vegeta and Goku both power up into their Super Saiyan forms, King Cold never seeing this transformation in his life. And, well, I think you can all guess what happens next. King Cold was completely overwhelmed by the power of two Super Saiyans. Remember, King Cold does have a higher power level than Frieza. He might have been able to take on Vegeta alone, but two of these Super Saiyan beings, no way. King Cold did not stand a chance, especially with Vegeta and Goku hitting them with all these amazing combo moves they developed over their training together. And of course, their their battle with Frieza really prepared them for all the sneaky tricks that King Cold might pull. So yeah, he did not have a chance, and like that, King Cold was also vanquished. He cannot reclaim his empire now. And with that, they pretty much leave the planet with Vegeta doing one final touch. Vegeta, what are you doing? Vegeta firing a ki blast, destroying King Cold's planet. The entirety of it. Vegeta, you didn't have to do that. They were defenseless. Say what you want, Kakarot, but I just eliminated a serious threat. We don't want these guys getting any ideas in the future. All it takes is one of them to become the next Frieza. And with that, they begin making their way to Earth, when suddenly they end up in the middle of a space storm and are thrown completely off course, and the pair of them crashing onto this interesting little planet, a planet we like to call Yardrat. And being damaged and fatigued from the crash, well, just like in the original, how the Yardratians took Goku in, they take Goku and Vegeta in, nursing them both back to health, and offer to teach them both instant transmission. And perhaps with a little bit of spare time, with Frieza and King Cold out of the way, perhaps they could learn some of the other of the Yardratians' abilities, such as the ability to heal, and I'll have to look up what the other one was, what the other ability was, before I continue with the next part. But yeah, the other ability, I'm pretty sure they had 3 other abilities besides instant transmission. I know one of them was healing, self-healing, and was it the other one making copies of himself? I know, something like that anyway. Like I said, I'll research that further. And I think that's actually where we're going to leave things for now. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part of the story? How are things going to differ now that we're getting closer to the Android saga? And, you know, where is Vegeta going to stay when they end up on Earth? Yeah, and which abilities will they learn on Yardrat? And, you know, and what's going on back on Earth at this point? Actually, I can answer that right now. Exactly the same thing that happens when Goku wasn't and Vegeta were absent. Alright, so that's that for this part. I'll be back again for part 6, and yeah, I'll catch you later. I had to do this video indoors because I had a rude neighbor outside who was complaining about me actually recording these videos outside on my own property. You know, why should it matter? You know, I'm on my own property. Anyway, I don't know, but to avoid any more trouble, just did the video in here. You know, getting into it with them, you know, they're not worth it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back for part 6. Alright, catch you later.